I guess. I get nervous. Anyways, there we are. Hey, everybody, I'm Shane. Here's Steph and Mario from Blue Cactus.
Hey, y'all.
How are you doing? This is y'all's, I start these off by talking about the venue and the history of the artist, and this is the first time y'all have been here.
Yep.
So you've never played with anybody else, or no? This is
No,
it?
coming in fresh.
So where
Yeah.
y'all out of, or where y'all living? Where you from?
We are in Chapel Hill, North
Okay.
Carolina.
Tar Heels.
Yes. Tar Heels, 100%.
So is this y'all's first time in Houston, or just
Yeah,
first time
we
at the Mucky
were.
Nut?
Well, we were going to play here last year, and then I got sick right before the show. Completely lost my voice. And I was so disappointed because a lot of our musician friends have come through here and just had so many great things. It's a legendary venue, and we were so excited to
thanks.
be here. But unfortunately, we had to postpone it, and glad it could happen tonight.
We did it. We had a
Yes.
nice turnout, really, for the first time, too. So
We did,
not
yeah.
bad. So I'm going to get into these questions. Are you ready?
I think so.
What is the first record that you purchased with your hard-earned money? And what format was it?
I think mine was definitely going to be a CD, I want to say, and probably the Cranberries to the Faithful Departed.
Oh, yeah.
I believe it definitely had to be a CD, and it was very likely a Weird Al CD.
Weird Al's a genius. I don't care what anybody says. I want to go see him. He came through, I think, last year, and I couldn't go. I was pretty disappointed. So I'd love to go see Weird Al.
No one can touch him.
Do you remember the last record you bought? Like a physical copy? I think people have a harder time with that question because nobody, unless you like collect LPs, nobody really buys records anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would have been a record. Was the more recent thing we bought.
I
But now
really
there's
love
just a-
vintage vinyl. I mean, that's
Yeah.
kind of, well, when we go to shows, we'll get vinyl sometimes.
Right.
But I got a Linda Ronstadt record
Okay.
recently. I can't remember the name of it, but I mean, anything she's done is so good, and I didn't have that one. So,
Nice.
yeah.
Okay. Do you remember the first piece of merch that you owned or wore? Or you didn't even have to be bought at a, you could have bought it at Hot Topic or something. Do you remember the first thing you
gosh,
wore that had a
Hot
band on it?
Topic.
Or a hat or a shirt?
The Weird Al shirt that I got on the Running with Scissors tour.
What
The
you,
one
in
that's
middle
is
school.
that the one in the Ziploc bag?
It's in a
that's
Ziploc
like,
bag because he signed it.
do you still have it? Nice.
Yeah, he signed it, and I didn't wear that. It's saved. It's still good.
It's a collector's item.
It's
It probably is.
It's all about the Pentiums shirt.
Yeah,
If you remember that.
I do.
I don't really know if this is the first, but it's the first one I remember. I think Blink-182 was one of my first concerts.
Okay.
I definitely got a T-shirt there. Of them.
That works. So when I was growing up, I was listening to a lot of the 80s terrible hair metal stuff, and there was some kind of T-shirt. I didn't wear them to college because went to college in 91 and the whole grunge thing happened, so that wasn't cool anymore.
Yeah.
I left them all home, and I came home from college, and my dad, they just disappeared. They'd all be collector's items now.
Oh, man.
I had the Rats, I had the Cruise.
Yeah.
They're all gone.
Yeah.
So who is the first artist that you put on a pedestal?
I mean, I think you know my answer.
Weird Al Yankovic.
Really? Still?
I think I'm just gonna. I think I'm gonna ask a question. And just go Weird Al.
You mean put on a pedestal?
Like your first, just. That's
Yeah.
my person.
I was really into a lot of music growing up. I mean, I grew up listening to 90s country with my folks.
Okay.
And I feel like the first artist that I really liked a lot was Winona Judd. Just loved her
yeah.
voice. Yeah. So I really wanted to sing her songs. And when my family did karaoke, that was some of her stuff was my go-to
Okay.
numbers. So,
That's a nice one to have for sure.
Yeah, I mean,
It could be Weird Al.
Nirvana Nevermind was like,
That was it.
when that happened, that was about the era where it was like, getting into music that I liked.
Right.
So,
Your
yeah.
music. Okay. So here's the hard question. So you're on a deserted island. You get 3 records. No greatest hits. No live records.
all right. This is really hard.
Weird Al Yankovic.
We're
Yeah,
gonna be on
not a
different islands
compilation.
then.
Not a compilation. He's got a lot of compilations.
I mean, y'all can share the island if you
Are
want,
we going to share the island? Do I have to listen to Weird Al Yankovic?
or you can have your own.
Yeah, I
Let's
need
have our
my
own.
own my own accordion island.
Yeah. Aaron Ray's Putting on Air is one of my number one favorite records. I definitely would want to bring her record with me. Oh gosh. I guess it's hard to pick which one. Probably Sheryl Crow's Globe Sessions
Okay.
would be one I'd bring. And yeah, probably Gillian Welsh, Hair on the Harvest.
Okay.
On the
Nice.
harvest. That's good.
Gillian played here, I believe. So did you never pick up the accordion?
I actually have a bandoneon.
Oh yeah.
Argentinian
Okay.
equivalent.
I'm still
But yeah,
waiting to
not
hear
the-
you play that thing.
Yeah, not the old Honer with the piano keys and everything.
Nice.
Or is it just Weird Al
We're
Yankovic?
yeah, we're still waiting on the Desert Island.
He's still thinking.
You know, yeah, I'm not picking a Weird Al album. I don't think. I mean, I've already listened to them so many times. I already know them front and back. It could throw on. I feel like I'm done with. Now I see the Beatles written down, and I feel like I've already listened to the Beatles enough that I don't need a Desert Island.
Would you just want silence on
I
your
probably
You
desert
just want
island?
the birds.
I probably want silence
Okay.
because I go through the phase of like, what do I want to listen to? I don't want to listen to that. I don't want to listen to that. And so I would probably just stare off in the middle distance.
Well, you're the
and then
first person that's ever had
chose
that
silence.
answer. I've done it with everybody. So what are we Netflixing? What are we Huluing? What are we? You got any shows for us? Everybody needs
Yeah.
shows.
We just finished White Lotus.
Oh yeah.
Loved it.
We could talk about which season do you like the best?
I think 2. I just
did
really
too.
like Tanya so much.
I like 2.
The
Ugh.
characters
Tanya.
get developed. You get to really love them, and then you lose.
Love 'em.
Then you lose Tanya.
Yeah.
Love them, hate them.
Yeah.
And then season 3 is just kind of a curveball.
You just-
Yeah.
No. What do you call it when you reveal the end?
No spoilers.
No spoilers,
Yeah.
but you just.
Yeah.
And then
Spoiled
we
it.
watched this animated series. What was that one called? It was a really cool animated series you found.
Side effects.
Yes.
Oh, you watch Death and Robots?
Haven't seen that.
Love Death and
I've heard really
so-
great things about
It's so
that.
Yeah,
good.
I've heard about it.
Yeah, I just recently started that the Pee Wee
Yeah, that's on our
documentary.
list.
It's
Yeah.
great.
Cool.
It's really cool. It's a very interesting cat. So, anyways, in this, I know you already saw part of it. I'm going to give you 2 bands. You're going to tell me which one you prefer.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't mean you dislike the other one.
All right.
First one's Universal, Beatles or Stones?
Beatles.
Beatles.
Beatles. Dolly or Aretha?
Dolly for me. That's hard though.
Aretha.
Elvis or Sinatra?
Elvis.
Sinatra.
Willie or Johnny?
Willie.
Willie.
Take everything out of anything that you might or might not know about the next 2, Michael Jackson or Prince?
Prince.
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 Everybody says Prince. Lady Gaga or Madonna?
Madonna.
Madonna.
Definitely.
Metallica or Sabbath?
Sabbath.
Sabbath.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
Oh.
let's say I cut my arms on learning Metallica though, you know.
Cut your
You get the
arms.
chug.
But Sabbath started it all. I get it.
Yeah.
So the next one's super complicated because you're gonna have the Beehive after you, or you're gonna have the Swifties after you. Beyonce or Taylor Swift, and you are in Houston.
Beyonce.
Okay.
Yeah.
Our girl.
Sure, Beyonce.
All right, I got one more for you. It's the one everybody gets mad at me about. John Prine or Bob Dylan?
Prime. 100%.
I gotta change it because everybody says that's a tough question, and everybody says Prine. 100%. Everybody picks Prine.
Yeah, I mean, like, Prine is you're like as a whole person.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just like if you go with your gut, I feel like you say Prine.
Okay.
And then when you start thinking about it, you're like, well, then you're like, oh, Bob Dylan did all this stuff, but like immediately you're like, well, John Prine.
Everybody says Prine, so I'm gonna change it. But anyways, that's all I got for you.
Oh,
Thanks, guys.
thank
Blue
you.
Cactus.
Thanks.
Thank you.